Hey guys, so I was gonna post a poll saying that you had to guess the character I was gonna do for this audio, but then the thing ended up not working, so I had to trash that idea. Anyways, guys, enough talking. Let's get into this. Sorry guys, wrong thing. You were the ultimate engineer. So Mew trusts you enough to do upgrades on K1BO. And sometimes you had your own little flares. You gave him the ability to sense touch. So now he can feel soft things, hard things, stuff like that. Wet things or dry things. He'll all feel the same. When he first met you, you was doing an upgrade on his lower back, because his back sometimes stiffens and kept going and it would just stop moving. So you had to fix that problem. When he turned back on, he was surprised to see you instead of Mew. He asked about it, and you just said that you were the ultimate engineer and you was here to fix him up. Days went on and on. Sometimes you would hang out with him during your free time. Then you would make upgrades on him. But he had this strange feeling in his chest when it was Mew giving him upgrades instead of you. He placed this emotion when he asked about it to others. They said it's probably disappointment. So he had that in his system. So he was guessing that he was feeling disappointed when he didn't show up and only Mew did. He didn't know why. He couldn't place it. Every time he was around, he would get a certain feeling in his chest. Like his chest was blowing a fuse cavity. But it only happened around you. He couldn't never place his finger on this emotion. So one day, when Suichi was all alone, doing nothing, K1BO approached him. Suichi? Oh, hey K1BO, what's up? I have something to ask you. Go ahead. Well, I've been having a certain feeling around a certain person, and I don't know what it is. Well, tell me about this feeling, K1BO. Maybe I can help you. Well, every time I see this person with another guy, and I'm not around, it just makes me feel so tense. Well, K1BO, that's jealousy. Jealousy. Fascinating. And also, every time I'm around this person, I couldn't help but feel calm. I want to be with them forever. Well, K1BO, I think you're in love with them. In love? Yeah. And love is just the exact description you gave me. Love is like when you want a man or a woman, whatever person, and you want to be with them forever, and you don't want to let them go. Maybe I do love them. If you don't mind me asking, K1BO, who is this special person? I don't feel comfortable telling you, but maybe in the near future. Alright, if you say so, K1BO. Suichi opened the door and walked off. So, he was feeling love for you. He was always up to try and learn new emotions. One weekend, you didn't remember what exactly happened. You remember climbing up a tree to get a certain apple. And next thing you know, you woke up in the infirmary and Mikan told you had 2 broken legs. You don't know how that happened. People say you fell off the tree and broke both of them, but you don't see how that's even physically possible. Unless you fell from a very high branch. But you just went on what people said. Mikan suggested that you shouldn't be walking if you want your legs to heal properly. So she made you wheel around in a wheelchair until your legs were feeling better. One day, he was carrying some books to your room. He was getting bored and you read all the books in your room, so he was bringing some from the library. You were carrying a lot of books. They were extremely heavy. As you were struggling, you saw K1BO. "Hi, K1BO," he said. "Oh, hey, listener. How you doing?" "Oh, nothing. I'm doing okay. I'm just carrying these books." "Here, let me help you." He took most of the books. Thanks, K1BO," he said. He moved your wheelchair to your room. He placed down the books on your side table. "Can you help me get on the bed?" "Oh, okay." He quickly picked you up and put you on the bed. "Thanks." You gave him a soft smile. "K1BO, come closer." Okay." He leaned in, not knowing what was going to happen, and he gave him a quick kiss on the cheek. "Thanks for helping me. You can leave now if you want." K1BO walked out of the room. His face was fully red, like you can cook an entire egg and strips of bacon on it. That's how red it was. His face was sizzling. I guess he really did love you. He loved this feeling. Mia had been realizing this, and she constantly teased him about it. And every time someone would ask him about it, he would either admit to it depending on how close he was with the person. If it was Luigi, he finally told him about it. And he completely supported him on his decision. You and K1BO grew closer and closer. Eventually, he was able to walk again since your legs healed. One day, you was doing an upgrade on K1BO, and as soon as he came back online, he asked you something you wasn't not expecting. "Listener? Oh, hey, K1BO. Glad to see you back online. I finished fixing your arm. Make sure to be careful next time, and try not to bang it." Right, sorry about that, listener. I have a question for you. Sure, K1BO. Go ahead, ask. Can you give me a love upgrade?" "A what?" "Yeah, a love upgrade. Making me a possibly good boyfriend? Like, since you're human and all, I think you would know more." Sure, I wouldn't mind." He turned him back off again. He gave him programs to give him the ability to kiss and cuddle. He was thinking of other things still and give him date ideas too in his database. As soon as he turned him back on, he asked if the things were completed, and they were. He was excited. But sadly, luck was not on your side. Winter came around, and you got sick. When he was hanging out with K1BO outside, K1BO didn't need any warm clothes because he wasn't human, of course, but he wanted to wear warm clothes just because. When you started feeling sick, he took you to Mekon, and well, she said that she didn't know what you was having. It's probably a fever or a flu. She couldn't put her finger on it. Every time you gag, you feel so nauseous. She just signed K1BO to take care of you, since K1BO didn't need any sleep and he could watch you 24/7. Because you were very, very, very sick. As you were lying down in bed, He was taking out your medicine. He gave you a spoonful. As you swallowed it, you felt sleepy. The medicine implies that you will feel a little nauseous and a little dizzy. So, after only a couple of minutes, you fall asleep. You was having a dream where you was on a date with K1BO. Well, little do you know, you was sleep talking. K1BO, you said in your sleep. K1BO turned around real fast. He thought you was knocked out cold, but you was still asleep. He was guessing that's what humans do when they dream. Sometimes they talk. K1BO, you said again. Yes, he said. What if he replied, but you didn't say anything? K1BO, I love you. What? He was shocked at your response. He was all red again, sizzling. The next day, you were feeling a lot better. You was thinking the medicine helped, and K1BO gave you the right dosage. So you wasn't feeling as dizzy as nauseous, but you were still feeling kind of sick. But at least you could walk properly now. It was in the library, and you met K1BO there. Oh, hey K1BO. He flinched at your voice. Oh, hey listener. Is something wrong, K1BO? You look tense. I'm not sure how to explain this to you. So, last time you was talking in your sleep, right? Yeah. And you said that you love me. Oh, in your mind you said, oh shit. You did always have a crush on K1BO, but you didn't think he would feel the same way. Is it true that you love me, listener? I know I can't really understand emotions, since I'm a robot and all. But K1BO, I can explain that you said you didn't know what to say. Listener, I can't describe this feeling for you, but I'm guessing based on what the other said, I think I love you too. He stopped. I thought you didn't like me back. Huh? Why do you think that? 'Cause you being a robot and all? Is that a robot-phobic question? Of course I would like you back. He just smiled. Thanks. He said you gave him a hug. And plus, you're the only person that I can hug because I can't get you sick. Well, if it makes you feel better, I can act like I'm sick. I've been studying human emotions, and mostly you. He laughed again. That's not necessary. Oh, come on. Let's get into the kitchen before Tetsu scold us for being late for lunch. Oh, right. It's almost lunchtime anyways. So come on. You quickly grabbed his hand and ran off with him to the kitchen. Alright guys, thank you for sticking me through this. There will be no part 2. Sorry if this is a little trashy. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.